Hey everybody, I just wanted to come on real quick because the video that you're about to watch, I just finished editing it. I recorded it this last weekend because like I said, I was trying to get ahead of the game, but the editing, it's driving me crazy. There's got to be a better way to do it. But I also wanted to say happy second day of the 31 days of Halloween. It is October 2nd, so it is Thursday. And I also forgot to mention yesterday when I was listing all the YouTubers, the people who I watch that are doing the 100 days of Halloween. I totally forgot to tell you about Ella over at No Catchy Name. And she is doing the 100 days of Halloween, and then yesterday, it is yesterday because today is Thursday. Yesterday on the 1st, she started with a couple of her friends, Crochettober. So that's fun. So go ahead and go over and follow or watch or go see what Ella's doing. She's got some really cute stuff over there. But hey, sit back, relax. Can't wait for you to see what I made for day 2 of the 31 days of Halloween. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is another episode of what will the all-in-one granny square yarn look like in this pattern. And today I am going to start a project using this black neon lights. Look at these gorgeous colors. It's got purple as the middle square, and then it goes to this neon yellow, and then this really bright blue, and of course we've got some neon hot pink here, and then it ends in black. The pattern calls for 300 grams, and this has 250 grams. So I don't think I'm going to start off by making the square out of this yarn. I'm pretty sure I got this at Michael's. I don't know if I've seen this color at Walmart. So, oh, hey, yellow is not the end of the square. This is the outside end. But we've got our center pole right here with the blue. Look at that. It didn't quite cover the purple, didn't quite cover the white yarn. I love this video. It's on my Frameo, but it was when my granddaughter was in the pterodactyl stage, in the beginning of the pterodactyl stage, if you heard it there. All right, well, I'm going to get started on this, and then we'll see what I'm making later on. All right, as I am finishing the third round, I am changing to the next color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to slip stitch in here. Okay, so that's 3 rounds. I've never done a ring that wasn't the magic ring, and this recipe, this pattern calls for chain 5 slip stitch. So I'm gonna do what the pattern says. So let's see if we can, I had to figure out how to get it in the right one, but we're gonna do some half doubles here in the center. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then slip stitch to join. Alright, and then do that again, not increasing. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Am I? Okay, in the one I just joined, so yes. Okay, so half double. And 6 and slip stitch to join. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and I need to do that for 8 rounds. Okay, so I just finished the 8 rows of 6 without any increases. And these colors, y'all, this green, this is like a lime green. So it's not even like a yellow. It is a lime green and purple. It looks like a witch's finger. I love it. And almost to the next color change. I recorded the part where I was talking and it was still in hyperlapse. So I just got to the end of the first square. So we just started back at purple. So any guesses on what I'm making? All right, I'm almost done with this set of directions before I move on to. All right, here's what 2 squares look like. I just got to the purple and I'm doing front loop double crochets for this round. Have you figured it out yet? Okay, I'm back to purple, so I've got 3 squares done. 3 squares worth of yarn done. So, yes, fun. Alright, I got another row of half doubles is where I am on this part now. So, let me do that. back at it. And I just finished the 4th square. So starting back at purple. Oh, but dang it, I lost count because I got like, oh, I changed color. I gotta make an update. Let me recount that. All right, I hit purple again. So I have used enough yarn that I could have made 6 granny squares with this one. But I know y'all have, you figured it out by now, right? What I'm making. All right, let me finish this. That black, I gotta see and make sure I put it in the right hole. All right, so after this round, right, you figured it out yet? All right, I have to go watch the video and see what's next because I think that's the end of this portion of the directions.
I would love to get my hands in it. Probably would not fit in this room. But it's all in storage, so I hope it's okay if I just don't get back to it. So, with that, friends, I have given you a big triple episode. I have totally gone into in-depth conversations about things that I probably didn't need to. But it's okay. If you're still watching at this point, I hope you have a frightfully fabulous rest of your day and your weekend, because I won't see you until Monday, and I'll probably be like, on Monday. But anyway, all of that. Have a frightfully fabulous rest of everything until I get back. And I'll see you on Monday.
Hello and welcome back to my workshop. Today's episode is going to be a real fun one. It's one that you guys have been requesting for a while now. And we are going to put some pine cones inside of resin and then turn it on the lathe.
Creases in any 2 stitches. Here's what we have at the end of round 28.
I just realized that I didn't tell you why I got up and looked out the window and then grabbed my phone. I did not hear my neighbor's car pull up in the driveway, but I heard someone walking around. So when I was looking out the window, I could see someone with a flashlight down her driveway. So I grabbed my phone to call her real quick. Turns out she was going to be late coming home, so she had sent a friend over to let her dog out. But I didn't know that. But as soon as I walked out, they're like, "Hey, Joy." I was like, "Oh, hi, guys." They're like, "Yeah, we're here to let him out." So Whiskey had to go potty. All right. Well, so that's what that was about. Me being a nosy neighbor. No, a good neighbor. Good neighbor. Good neighbor. All right. Back to the video. Okay, I watched the video and I am still going around and around. So, but the only difference is I'm stopping increasing. So I'm going to do 10 rows of half doubles with no increases. Isn't this fun? finished this part that's going down. You figured it out, right? You know what this is. All right, so now it is time to start increasing and going out. So I'm going to do 2 half doubles in each stitch going around. And I just started on the black, so we're almost done with another square. Let's see, how many squares would I have made with this much yarn so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 squares is the amount of yarn I've used of this all-in-one granny square yarn. So now it's just time to build it out. Okie dokie. I have one more round to do, but let's see, did y'all guess a witch's hat? I know you did. I know you did, because you could tell that's what it was turning out to be, right? How fun is this hat? I love the colors. It's so bright. All right, so now I'm going to crochet a little bit of weight to give it some stiffness around. Oh, hello. To give it a little bit of stiffness around the brim. And I am going to, where'd it go? I had another one. Hold please. Right here in my lap. But I'm using an old phone charger cord. So, and actually I'm going to trim this off. And I have these cat nail clippers. But they fit just right perfectly around the wire here. And it just snips right off. I mean, super easy. So this part, I'll just toss that. And then I am going to crochet this around. And I'm so excited to finish this. Okay, you guys. Y'all, look, I am gonna do a couple chains here. And then I'm gonna snip it. Pull it through. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta figure out which part is gonna be the front. You know what? I think I want to put something up in here to make it stand better. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I don't know where I want the front to be. Because I ran out of cord, so between here and here, there's no cord, so it's a little floppy. So I think that should be the back, which puts this green right here in the front, which I love. Huh? Y'all, what do you think? I'm wondering if it needs that cord, or do I want it kind of floppy? I like it. All right, and so it didn't need as much yarn as they called for in the pattern, apparently, because I still have quite a bit left. So yes, I will be making a granny square to go with it. And so let me do that, and then I'll come back and tell you bye. Oh my gosh, I love this. Love it. Okay, so it took 40 minutes to do it. I was doing so good. I mean, I only had to go back once on the first row and once on the second row. But then I got like the pink kicked my butt. I was like changing hook sizes in the middle. Actually, I think that was the blue. But that's okay, because the granny square is done. The hat is done. So much fun. You guys, I actually don't know what day I'm going to post this on, so I know it is the 31 days of Halloween, And I hope you guys are having a great day. I thank you for sticking out through this video and watching me make my witch's hat out of the Red Heart All-in-One Granny Square yarn neon lights. You guys go ahead and like the video. If you're not subscribed, please feel free to do that. I appreciate you being here. I really do. And thanks for hanging out with me. You guys have a great day. Make it a great day and find your joy.